You have the Page of Cups. Okay. An offer. Ooh, and it's going to make you feel emotional. And the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you guys, you're going to have some suitors. You're going to have a couple of people. This is supposed to be a career and finance, right? So why is it feeling so lovey-dovey? Okay. It could be that you are trying to decide which position to apply for or to go for, because this is a page. A page is an offer, and cups is about your emotions. It's water, so it makes you feel a certain type of way. So this could be trying to decide whether you want to choose something that is more in alignment with what you love, or more in alignment in regards to what makes more money. Pentacles. It's like, do I go for the money? Do I go for what I love? Can I get it both? Others of you, this has to do with actually offers, meaning somebody wants to ask you out on a date and you just working so darn hard, that you don't have time for that. Not really caring about that. Again, it's not supposed to be love, but this is what they're saying. Something about an icebreaker. Somebody is trying to come up with a perfect plan to break the ice. So it could be trying to tell you something about a job, or letting you know, like, hey, they're hiring at my place, or I can put in a good word for you over here, to get them on their good side to break the ice type thing. Let's see what else we got. Let's talk about your present energy. Present energy for my Capricorns. Well, it is your birthday, right? So maybe somebody wants to take you out for your birthday. You have the Knight of Wands. Oh, beautiful. Well, again, it's supposed to be about work. But this looks like a possible one-night stand for some of you. But when we talk about work, nights are about action. This is somebody rushing in. So it could be a very unexpected job offer, some kind of good news in regards to a job, possibly. But again, when I'm seeing that social part of it, well, I guess it would apply to you since it is your birthday, right? So this is somebody coming in with the passion. The only thing is that, they don't stick around. They usually leave with that passion. Very inconsistent energy. This could be someone that's in and out of your life, and they could have been out of your life, and you could have been connecting with someone else, trying to get, back on track, balanced back, kind of seeing where you're going, and then here comes this unexpected person that wasn't around for a while. Now they're back. Could be because they're jealous. Okay, now let's talk about your near future in regards to career and finance. Career and finance. All right, we have the Eight of Wands. This is good. So this has to do with that news that's coming in. You might have, put a lot of resumes out there. Let it be known that, hey, I'm looking for a job. I'm looking to move up, promotion, however this is. Two different departments, different places. And now with the Eight of Wands, this is communication coming in or going out. It's passionate communication. It's coming from this Knight of Wands, this very unexpected. So definitely could be a potential boss that maybe, how should I say, kept you on ice for a while. Maybe they weren't hiring at the time, and now just all of a sudden, here they come. Could have been like some of you guys that were laid off, and you were kind of holding off, are they going to call me back or not, and you're looking into something else, and then here they come, like, we want you back, something like this. And I see the dating, though. I see the dating. A lot of people rushing in, gotta want to take you out. Want to take you out for your birthday. Okay. This is the first time I've actually done career and finance, but I think this is why I don't do it, because the love always comes out, right? Beneath the deck, you have the world. Nice. For a lot of you guys, this actually has to do with you choosing a career or being in some kind of career that involves being on the internet. I see like coming up with new stuff, like new apps, something like this. A lot of communication from abroad, which could definitely be marketing, some kind of strategy in that way. Connecting with people from other worlds, you know, not other worlds, but it seems like it's other worlds. If you're over here, well, I'm in USA. If you are in the USA, then you connected with people like from the UK or, I don't know, Switzerland or South America, anywhere else, right? That's a different world for you if you're not used to it. So this is a lot of information, people wanting your services, wanting interviews. I see interviews, wanting to interview, wanting to talk to you, wanting to talk to you about what you got going on, really loving your passion for what it is that you are going for. And they want you to be part of their world. Or if you are seeking, employees, have been choosing and looking through resumes and trying to get that perfect one, or ones that would be a benefit to your organization, your business, your circle. A lot of social, a lot of social. So a lot of mixers. I know it's probably not a good time to do that right now, right? Oh, okay, so it's done online. So a lot of Zoom interviews, stuff like that. A lot of internet. Okay, so now let's clarify. What is this Page of Cups? In your recent past, you have the World again, but now it's in reverse. So this could be taking a toll in your emotions because there was some closure needed. So let's say before you start off on this new endeavor or look into this new position, you need to, give them those 2-week notice. You need to tell your coworkers like, hey, I'm not going to be working here anymore. And that could, especially if you've been working there a while, could take a emotional toll on you or them. So that's the energy that I feel there. More of like, I really don't want to go, but there's really not much here for me anymore. So, let's have the goodbye parties and, farewells. Let's say those. But I got bigger and better things to do type thing. You could even have had some kind of emotional, let's say you liked somebody at work and it never really went anywhere type thing. So that could have been holding you back or them. But now it feels like it's too late. So somebody here kind of wants to put a ultimatum. I don't see how they would do that. Okay, so the employer, they might not want you to go. Now they might want to be offering you more. But it's a little bit too late because now you might have got other offers or you're just excited about newness, something different, something new. Some kind of unfinished business in the past needs to be taken care of before you go on this new journey. It's a bit emotional, or it's been emotional. It's been very dramatic. Maybe you were dealing with a lot of women, no offense, girlies, but a lot of that kind of energy. The Nine of Swords is clarifying the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, this was causing a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, a lot of stress. I said that, huh? Trying to decide, make a decision. You never knew what you were getting into. You know, like, I wonder what kind of day my job is going to be like today. I wonder what kind of day I'm going to have. I wonder if they're going to be tripping. I wonder. Just, it was so much stress before you even got to the place where you were, working, if you're working. Others, it's just not the not knowing. The not knowing was just stressful. For others of you, this is the not knowing if you were selected, because this is juggling between two ideas, between two prospective employees. So it's like, ugh, are they going to call me or not? It's just so stressful. Now, apparently they're going to call you though. What is this? Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Six of Pentacles in reverse, Libra energy. So this has to do with one-sidedness. Not enough. One side giving more than the other. So there could be unexpected news from your previous or almost previous, does that sound right, employer, where now they see that, you gave in those 2 weeks notice, you're looking into something else, and then now they want to come in and make you an offer. They want to, give you a raise. They want to give you a promotion, but it's still not what you had asked for. It seems more of a promise, like just stick around here, let this year go by. Next year is going to be different. We're going to have a new budget. We're going to have new projects. We're going to have, but you kind of have already been dealing with that the whole year, right? Yeah, we could blame it on Corona this year, but for some, it wasn't even that. It's kind of just how they were. So they're making an offer, but it's still not what you deserve. It's not up to par with your skill level. And for others of you, this has to do with this new possible, job, let's say. This is you going back and forth with the negotiating, where, counter offer, like, all right, I'll give you this much. And you're like, no, I got other offers. So unless you give me what I'm asking for, I'm not interested. And then they were like, okay, fine, let me give you this offer. So that kind of play. But ultimately, for the prospective new ones, it looks really good because they're doing that little game they have to do. For the ones that were your employer, you already dealing with, and they're still not giving you what you're asking for, they're not going to give it to you. For some. You don't think it's fair. Clarifying the Eight of Wands. Beautiful. You have the Ace of Cups. This is a gift from the universe in the form of love. So this communication that's coming in, this information, this passion, is something that you would love to do. Remember, I was talking about what should you decide on? Should you go for, what you love, or should you go for what pays more type thing? Well, whatever's going on here, you're going to be able to decide clearly. It's going to be pretty obvious. It's going to be kind of both, because you got the passion and you got the love. And just knowing that you're doing something that you're passionate for, that you desire, and that you would love to do every day, and you don't have to be stressed about what kind of day am I going to have today type thing. Who am I going to be dealing with? Am I putting myself in danger? Right? This is self-worth, knowing your value, and others seeing how much you value yourself and offering you the world. For some of you, you're doing this because of your family. It's like, I have to kind of, I guess, a legacy type thing. A legacy, like showing your, I don't know, your children, your family, how you value yourself enough, you know your worth, and you are not to be stuck in a position where they don't pay you your worth, where they neglect you, where they put you aside with the promises. Even like a new family member, a new addition to the family, that passion gives you a lot of motivation and you're just inspired for more. where before it wasn't a big deal. Now it's like it's not just me anymore. It's me and my family. Something like this. Beneath the deck you have the Six of Swords. Beautiful. So this has to do with harmony and peace. It's not worth it to be at a place, even if they pay you all this money, if you're going to be stressed out every day. If you're going to have to, jump through those hoops every day and feel less than, demeaned, talked down to. So this is moving on to smoother sailing waters where there's actually travel, because this has to do with traveling, leaving where you are, because where you are is not where you are going to find peace. Leaving that murky, turbulent waters, sailing to smoother sailing. Whatever you're leaving to is way better than what you're leaving. That's what you're leaving. If it's not actually physically like, moving, travel, then this is in your mind, being more in that zen, being just at peace with who you are, where you are. And that's just beautiful. Not having to stress, leaving that drama behind. Some of you guys are very tired of being micromanaged, constantly watching what you're doing, what you're not doing, telling others, a lot of gossip, a lot of stalking energy too. Okay, stalking energy. But it feels like you're being watched by the world. So maybe you're out, you got that social media kind of presence where people are watching what you're doing. And because of what you've been doing, you're being approached with different projects, different departments. They just see you in a whole different way, where before maybe they didn't think you could handle it all, and now they do. Now they do. Or you see this. Some of you guys have been watching, your area, your people around you, and seeing that they're not really have you in their best interest. They don't really have you in their best interest. They don't care if you get sick. They just want you to be doing the work and doing the work. Beautiful. The Nine of Pentacles. This would be you right there next to that 10, which is that ultimate financial abundance. This is someone that is very independent. They have their own money, they have their own car, they have their own home, and they enjoy the little things. They're just comfortable and within, with their own, with themselves, comfortable in your own skin, not having to portray a lie or pretend to be a certain way, just being you, showing the world just you. Independent. For some of you guys, you have been searching for a career where you have that autonomy, where you're not micromanaged, where you're the boss. So maybe some of you guys decide to be your own boss, or get into a career where you basically do it on your own and you don't need to have all the bureaucracy, all the red tape, the tape, something like this. Hope that makes sense. Ultimately, my Capricorns, it looks like you guys are going to get communication, and this communication is going to make your heart feel really warm and fuzzy. You're going to feel loved. You're going to go towards something that you love, and that is going to bring you to this financial independence of just being comfortable. Like, you don't even have to make a lot, right? But as long as you don't lack and you are comfortable where you are, you love the environment, they love you, it's like reciprocation, not that unfairness. Okay, so now I'm going to give you an Angels of Abundance Oracle card for some extra insight from the Divine. Your angels, spirit guides, whoever it is that you believe in, I guess they want to give you two. Have courage to ask for and accept for help. And focus on your priorities. I see you guys are focusing on your priorities. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety. What the heck? Sorry, I don't know how to read now. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. And have courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it, as it is offered to you. Very often, when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. There you go, my Capricorns. I hope that makes sense.